But joining me now is the political commentator Stephen Carlton-Woods, and I've also got Portia Berry-Kilby from Young Voices. So it's always ladies first. Portia, I will start with you. Do you think that 16-year-olds should be able to vote?
I don't, not at all. I think at the age of 16, you're still basically a child, or at least you're not an adult. You could still not have even finished off puberty at that point, and you might still be waiting to take A-levels, which means you could be 16, and the biggest life decision you've had to make is whether you take GCSE Food Tech or GCSE Textiles, which I don't really think means that you're quite in a position to be a responsible citizen of the future and cast a vote in a general election.
It's interesting to hear from a young person then. I know offence, Stephen, of course, a slightly different age range, if you don't mind me saying. Where are you on this, then?
Well, you've got to draw the line in the sand somewhere, and I think 18 has been the standard for a long time now. But there's an imbalance on this. I can remember as far back as being 16 and 17, and it's quite frustrating that some things you're excluded from. But even go back further than that, 14-year-olds having to pay adult prices and adult fares. There's loads of questions to raise about that. But the thing is, a 16, 17-year-old can't get a mortgage. And obviously they can't buy alcohol. And the film classifications is set at 18. Would they change all that as a package? Or are they just going to pick out what suits Labour? And this is very much a situation of political parties. We've seen it in Scotland, we've seen it in Wales, where they've picked out something that suits them for a particular purpose.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything more to say to that.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there about the potential vote rigging element to this. But Portia, young people, I'm about to do a story later on about 1 in 10 young people feeling as though they want to change gender. I mean, if they are so confused about what they see when they look down in the shower, how on earth are they going to deal with the ballot paper?
Well, I think, honestly, that's very fair, and there's no indication to suggest that young people are getting more mature or that they are taking bigger life decisions more responsibly. I think, if anything, we have more people going to university, which basically prolongs your immature years because you don't have real responsibilities. You're living in cushy student accommodation, you're racking up debt mindlessly, and you've not entered the real world. You're delaying having a proper job, you're delaying starting a family, and it's those things which actually make you grasp what life is about and have a vested interest in your country and how you vote.
Stephen, let me just put the other side to this up and just say, well, look, with absolute respect, someone who's 16 now may well have a longer political career, shall I say that, than your fair self. And so do they not have a right to help shape the future of this country? That was one of the big arguments about the Brexit vote, wasn't it? Too many old people voted for Brexit and they won't see the damage that they've done.
Well, young people can still get involved with politics. Even locally here, there's young political organisations for the Conservative Party and the Labour Party and the Green Party and the Lib Dems. So we've already got 16, 17-year-olds involved in politics. And it's all part of the process. You just have to bide your time and wait till you're 18, I would say.
OK, look, both of you, I've thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you very, very much. Political commentator Stephen Carlton-Woods and also Portia Berry-Kilby there from Young Voices. Now,